Yo, guys, and welcome. Why is this doing that? Time to get. Yo, guys, no, yeah. Yo, guys, and welcome back to another filmy news. So today we are gonna no stop click on yeah. 1, 2, 3. No. Yo, guys, and welcome back to another filmy news. Today we have lots of topics and stuff, and some newses that have came around. So let's go on. The first news that we have is the Housemaid 2 is in the works. So the Housemaid just released, and I think it is doing very well. It said Sydney Sweeney is gonna be back in this movie. I don't know a lot. I think it was like a thriller or suspense or something like that. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm hearing a lot of good stuff. Please down below tell me, should I go and watch it? And if yeah, I might watch it and obviously make a review of it. And next up, one of my most anticipated movie of this year for me, because nostalgia, is Toy Story 5. A new look has came up, basically the same thing. They're just showing the same thing, like the film follows the toys going up against the greatest enemy, which is a tablet. So you see Buzz Lightyear and what's his name, Woody, standing together there, and looking at the tablet where the kid is playing with the tablet. So basically, what this movie is going to focus on is these days problem that kids are too much in their tablets and using too much of technology, and they only consume that and not play with toys anymore. So that's what of the focus is, and that's basically what the look that came out is as well. And next up we have, if you are excited about this movie Tangled live action, if you watched the original Tangled, which I think came out in 2012, I have watched it. It was amazing. I watched it in my childhood. I don't remember that much, but I do remember a little bit. Rapunzel and everything like that. When she basically pulls her whole long hair out and everything, all the fun. I think I want to rewatch the animation again because it's been ages. I watched it in my childhood before, and yeah, it was amazing. So they're remaking that, and whenever they do that, we always are spectacle because they do make live actions. They haven't made live actions recently good, and the first thing we look at is the director and what the casting. But so far, the casting for this one has been good, and the director. When I read who the director is, I was like, okay, I'm hopeful with this live action. And the reason I'm saying is the director, if you don't know, is Michael Gracie, who made Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, and he made Better Man recently. Both movies critically acclaimed, and I think everybody loved them. Unfortunately, I haven't watched both of them, but I know how much people love. They're on my list. I watched them as well. But let's talk about the cast that has been announced. Miller Mahim. I don't know a lot about this guy. He's, I think, 24 year old active. I was trying to look a bit, but it was like he was in some zombies, something movies and stuff. None of the movies were like something I know. Um, but he will play the main lead male, Flynn Rider, in the Disney's live action, and the girl, who obviously is one of the most important, obviously the men's is important character as well, and then this one as well is going to be played by Tegan Croft, has been casted as Rapunzel. If you don't know who Tegan Croft is, there's his series. I know who she is because this actress, I watched the series Titans where she was amazing. The show is good. I think the first two seasons of the show, personally speaking, I enjoyed a lot. I think it does start going a bit down. First season is OP. Like the first season of Titans is amazing. But it does start getting a bit downer. But acting, I will say, this actress acting, I think she's like 21 now. Yeah, she's 21. Was amazing. And I think this is a great cast because I think you've got the young actors and the way how they look and everything, it is good to how the animation they look as well, because that's a good start. Because these days they cast anyone. I know it's more like, oh, we want to be a bit more like that, but come on, make their own stories. Why? The thing about Hollywood I don't get is, why don't you make them have their own identity and their own story? And there's so many African American or Black history stories, books, stuff you can make your own. There is. Go Africa and look at them. There is hundred of stories you can adapt on it. Stop just using these ones, because what it does is it does not spread the good image. It just makes it worse for us. It just makes it worse because those white races are already standing there and they just hate us more. You doing this shit makes it worse. It doesn't make it easier. So I'm happy they've kept it original, because even us want it, to be original. If you want to make stories about us, make original, and they have made original stories, and people love them. People appreciate them. Why? Because they are the characters that we are. When you just picking up something else and just you make it like Mermaid, for example, or recently the awful Snow White, what they did with that. So it's like you try to. It's more of just a tactic, like to sell the movies more than anything. Like yeah, they don't give a shit about anything else like that. But let's forget all of those. This movie, I'm hopeful of. The director, the cast looks good, and obviously the evil mother and the thing. People are saying for the good one, cast Elizabeth Olsen, and for the bad one, if you watch Agatha, I forgot her name, the actress' name, but if you watch Agatha, that actress, and I can't lie. I agree. I agree with Twitter here. I can't lie. If you cast those two for those roles, this will be the casting wise. This will be amazing, amazing cast. So let's see what happens. I'm still quite skeptical because it's a live action. Like I get what people say. Like yeah, and plus this one Tangled that came like 10 years ago, I think. But let's see. Let's see. Hopefully they make it good. Fingers crossed. And next up, we have a massive news, which I think most people will know. And but if you didn't know, Rush Hour 4 is in the makings, and it's beginning to film in the first half of 2026. This will be filmed in China, Africa, and Saudi Arabia. And if you ask me, oh, is this new boys going? No, no, the old gang is back. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker will be staring in this, and obviously Paramount is making this. And just to give you a little 4 is in the makings. I'm quite excited. This is one of the most iconicest movies I've seen as growing up. Obviously, my brother and everyone used to watch it. I watched it quite a lot of times over and over again. So let's see. Hopefully, they don't make it bad because the only problem is whenever they do a remake, sometimes it gets worse. So hopefully, they don't ruin this iconic franchise. And it's not just a cash grab. And obviously, it is a bit of a cash grab, but it's not just a cash grab. They actually work on the script, they actually work on the stuff, and the comedy is as iconic how the first three were. So next up, we're gonna go up with is Sebastian Stan. Obviously, first Scarlett Johansson was announced that she will be in Batman Part 2. Now we get to know is Sebastian Stan will also be in Batman Part 2, which is releasing next year in October 1st, 2027. The cast of this is looking amazing. I am fucking excited for this movie because Scarlett Johansson is going to be in this. She's a great actress. Apparently they're saying Sebastian Stan might play Two-Face. That's what's all over the Twitter right now. Oh, he might play Two-Face. He might play Two-Face, who is an iconic Batman villain. So it's very nice to see these two being. Obviously, they're coming to DC. Obviously, Matt Reeves one, and it's quite nice. Like they were at Marvel, now they're coming to thingy. And if Sebastian Stan is gonna play a comic villain, he's played an anti-hero with the Winter Soldier, but playing a core villain will be fun to see, and especially both are great actors and actresses as well in their own fields. Like they're amazing. So I'm quite excited how this movie shape up. Also, if you didn't know, Barry Keoghan is expected to return as the Joker. That's basically who we saw at the end. I think was it of Batman? Yeah, it was like at the end or somewhere where we saw him. So he's most likely. So we are gonna see the Joker. Maybe as we're saying, Sebastian Stan might be Two-Face. Scarlett Johansson might play like some villainish. So we are going to see like how it was in the first part as well. We saw a lot of we saw the Penguin, then there was another one, and at the end we saw it was the main Riddler. So most likely Batman Part 2 is going to go that vibe. Obviously it's going to go 10 times bigger, and they're going to try to do it because Batman First was such a hit. They will want to replicate that and go bigger, get the billion this time, and that's why they're trying to get the biggest cast, biggest actors. And I can't lie, if everything goes well, this movie could get a billion. Like how it's looking like the first part did very well. It's the second part, loads of big actors coming in. And yeah, it's been a long time. The anticipation is high as fuck. And I can't wait for this movie next year. Do you know what the mad thing is? This movie was meant to come last year. Then it was meant to come this year. And now it's going to come in 2027. It's crazy. We might have just watched it. And it's crazy how long this movie has been taken. Like, The first one came out in 2022 or 2022. So when this will come, it's been 4 years. And the ridiculous thing is that Superman just came now, and Superman sequel is coming in 2 years at the time this is coming. So now you can see how both directors work. Whereas James Gunn is like he quickly gets it done. Matt Reeves takes his time, quite a lot of time, and try to get it done. And both works. Like James Gunn makes amazing movies, and Matt Reeves does. So it's how the both work in it. But overall, these were all the newses, and let's see. And if you want to see more newses, so subscribe to Ace. Peace.